7.4b, formulas, multi-step formulas. So we're kind of building on what we talked about in the last video where we were moving things around and they weren't getting any prettier. They were still kind of staying these ugly things with lots of variables in them. And this is the same. And again, our strategy is to treat variables, as if they were numbers and move them around just like we would manipulate them and move them around if they were numbers. And then one thing that's important to remember is that terms never reduce when there's an adding or subtraction sign. Oops. So let's talk about that for just 1 minute here, okay? What do I mean by that? What I mean is if I had something that looked like AB plus C divided by A, you're probably going to want to divide that A out, and we can't because this is an AB and this is an A, and they're adding. I feel like that didn't show up very well. It's like being added to the C. So this is a whole expression that has to stay together. That whole thing is divided by A. So I can't like cross this out. I have to leave it. It's not going to reduce, and that's okay. Let's look at example 1 because it kind of does that in this example. And so again, that it's, it's going to be ugly, but that is okay. Solve A times the quantity of 3x plus B equals by, and I want to solve it for x. So I'm going to come over here and rewrite my problem. And really what this is going to do, this A is going to distribute to both of those. So I'm going to end up with 3ax plus AB equals by. I put the A in there first because most of the time when you see things with multiple variables, they go in alphabetical order. So just sort of know that. And again, this is the X. I'm trying to get that on one side of the equal sign by itself. So I'm going to start moving everything away from it. Move that guy away. So now 3ax equals by minus AB. I'm trying to get this x by itself again, so I'm going to divide by 3a and divide by 3a over here. So after all of that, x is going to equal this big old mess of a thing, by minus ab divided by 3a. And again, you might want to go and cancel those out, and we can't. You might want to take the b's out, and we can't because there's adding, there's subtracting involved. Adding or subtracting mean we can't touch it. So we have to leave it like this. This is our big messy answer. It's okay that it's messy. Let's look at another example over here. Solve 3a plus 2b plus 5b equals negative 2a plus b, and we're solving for a. Ew, this one is gross. But you have the skills to totally do this. I'm going to start with my parentheses, right, and distribute that out. So I end up with 3 times a, which is 3a. 3 times 2b is 6b plus 5b. Oh, that was a weird 5. And that equals 2a plus b. I'm going to start by combining my terms that are the same here. These are both b's. So 6 plus 5 is going to be 11b. So now that's going to be plus 3a. And that equals negative 2a plus b. I'm going to bring this 2a over here because I want to combine all my like terms. So now I have 5a plus 11b equals b. I'm going to do some more combining of like terms by subtracting that 11b. And remember, this is like 1b. It's an implied 1. 1 minus 11 is negative 10b equals 5a. I want to get that a by itself, right? Because I'm trying to solve for a up here. So I'm going to divide both sides by 5. And after all of this, let me scooch this up just a little bit so I have some more room. After all of this, a is going to equal, whatever negative 10 divided by 5 is, negative 2b. So this one, because there's more numbers in it, it actually, I am able to reduce it down pretty, or simplify it down pretty far. It doesn't end up as messy as example 1 did, but yeah, these are all skills that you have. I know you can do this. It's just applying it to situations that have a lot of variables. So let me know how it goes. You can do it. And let me know if you have questions.